Yo, what is good, gang, man? It's your boy. I'm back with another video. So last week I basically made a very personal post on my social media platforms about the 5 things I'm not ashamed to admit as a part-time artist who's trying to go full-time. Majority of the post might to some people seem like a very gloomy post, a downer post, like a post that's really negative, but that wasn't really my intention. My intention was just to keep it real with y'all, because I love to keep it real with y'all, man. I don't like to fake things. I just wanted to show people like, yo, if you want to become an artist and you want to do art and you are maybe already on the path of an artist, as an artist, feeling left behind and feeling all these negative things, feeling overwhelmed in general is normal. I feel it too. So that's basically just what I wanted to show people. Also, one day when we make it, guys, I want people to be able to see this post and this video in this case and be like, yo, he didn't always have it easy, because it's a really tough road, the road I've chosen. I haven't seen much progress ever since I decided to chase this dream. I just wanted to keep it real. I'm not making as much money as the people on TikTok think I am. Like, I have made like a small amount of money this year, but honestly it's barely enough to sustain my lifestyle, and I'm living a pretty frugal life. I might be drinking energy drinks every day, but I'm not really out here spending crazy amount of money. Oh, fuck, that hurt. So in today's video, I basically just want to dive a little bit deeper into this post and explain a bit what I was thinking when I wrote this post and made this post. Just for the people who are interested in me and my art journey in general, I hope this video is gonna give you a better understanding on my current life situation and the things I'm battling with or I'm working on as well. So the first picture is of course me, the text saying 5 things I'm not ashamed to admit as a part-time artist trying to go full-time. The first point I've wrote was like, my art business hasn't seen any growth since the start of 2025, and that is true. Both my Instagram, my TikTok and my YouTube, none of them have seen any growth. I've actually only lost followers and subscribers, and that's really demotivating. I'm not gonna hold you, and this is despite me seeing different kinds of content and analyzing my own, not algorithm, but my own analytics, and seeing what works, what doesn't work, and actually applying changes and stuff, but without any results. It's pretty demotivating, I'm not gonna hold you. Something I'm pretty proud of when it comes to myself and my work ethic. I am pretty adaptable. Whenever I see something that works for other people, I'm pretty quick to try it out, especially when it comes to trends. There's also a downside to this. It's like, whenever you do trends, you attract people who are only interested in that trend. So you have to be really careful you don't do this too often. I don't know, I wouldn't say I've done it enough for people to start following me, because clearly I haven't grown really since the start of the year. Whenever I create a video, I honestly don't have any intentions of like, oh, this video is gonna go viral, oh, this video is gonna get 100 followers, I'm gonna get 100 followers, I'm gonna get 100 subscribers from this video alone. I'm honestly just creating a video because I know at this point I'm not gonna go viral. So I'm like, yo, I really want to make this video. I think it's gonna be good for me in the long run. I have this on my heart I want to speak about, and I believe this is true to my message, to my overall message. When people find my channel, they'll look back and be like, yo, that topic was dope. So honestly, I'm just functioning off of pure faith at this point. I don't know if whatever my next video is gonna do good or not. I really don't know if this video is gonna do well either. At this point, I've kind of given up on making banger videos. I'm just making videos that I like, because I've tried to do banger videos and they did good. I think my anime review videos are some of my videos that have been doing the best. My art videos really haven't been doing well at all at any point in the history of my channel. I'm just like, bro, the only thing I can do if I have to be in this game for the long run is just make content I like, and hopefully other people who like the same things as me are gonna find my videos interesting. That's the only thing I can do at this point. It's easy for me to say, oh, I'm not seeing any growth when I'm not doing trends or tutorial videos. Of course, if I did those videos, I would see growth. I know that, but at the same time, I don't want to be known as the tutorial guy or as the trend guy. It's a tough dilemma, you could say. Really love those shoes, those Gearfall shoes and Zoro King of Hell shoes. Dope shoes, one of my best customs for sure. And of course a picture of my Instagram analytics. I actually think I can see they are kind of starting to go upwards, right? Hopefully By the end of the year, I'm starting to gain more followers than I am losing, but right now, it's not really looking too good. Next picture. My business is in the negatives. As you can see, it's in the negatives. I haven't made any profit. Did 3 prints and I sold maybe 5 prints in total. I don't know. But this is in Danish crowns. It's not in US dollars. I didn't make a lot of money, but I've spent a lot of money on art supplies and editing softwares. I'm using CapCut at the moment. I did use DaVinci Resolve, but my PC just couldn't take it. I also took a break from commissions because I wanted to build something more scalable, but it shows in my finances. Honestly, up to now, commissions have been the way I've been making money off my art. That's the only income I've had so far until last year, where I said no more commissions, I'm only gonna be doing prints. I logged in on digital art. It's not really been going too well. I took down my prints from my website. Now I really don't make any money. I'm still not monetized on YouTube, and I don't see myself being monetized. It's gonna be in the future, I think I'm gonna be monetized, but not anytime soon. So the only income I'm gonna have from my art and my art business is gonna be original artworks I'm gonna be releasing, and the prints, the limited prints I'm gonna be releasing following those art projects. Yeah. It's not really looking too good. 2025 is not gonna be my year where I become financially independent, I think, but hopefully it's gonna create the base or the foundation for the next year, 2026, where hopefully my finances can grow a bit and I can start making really good money, and hopefully halfway through the year quit my job if everything goes as planned. Yeah, I still work my 9-to-5 job, part-time 9-to-5 job. Finances have been really tight lately. I haven't really had much opportunity to save, to create like a emergency fund, which a lot of people are talking about and recommending. I just pray my PC don't break down or my phone doesn't break. I do have enough to buy a new phone and a new PC, I think, maybe like a laptop, but nothing too crazy. Not looking too good on the business side. But the important thing to take from this is like I'm willing to spend money on my business. I'm ready to pour my own finances into the business. I think that's the most important factor to take away from this. That's something you have to be able to do or willing to do, like spend money on yourself, invest in your business, invest in yourself. And you can easily say I've done that. I think that's like equivalent to almost like $1,000 I've spent, and maybe I've earned $100 converted. It's $900 deficit. I mean, that's insane. I'm doubting myself and my vision every day. And that is true. Even before I started recording this video, I actually doubted my abilities to create this video and my abilities to make this whole thing happen in the first place. Whenever I wake up, I'm pretty much in a good mood. All the days I get my workouts in, I'm in a pretty good mood. But the days I'm only sitting here editing or painting can be quite challenging, because it's only just me and my mind and me and my head, me and my thoughts. It's tough when you don't really have any proof of progress. Everywhere I look, whether it being my social media platform or my YouTube channel, when I check my bank account, it's only like going downhill, despite the effort I'm putting in and the changes I do and the mindset I apply. There's no progress. I can look around and I only see my friends and peers progressing in their lives and making progress in their careers as well, and I see myself still the same place I started like 2 years ago when I started this YouTube channel. It can be hard to trust the process, but I would say I'm an evidence-based individual. So this is opposite of my nature, you could say. Being an artist and being a content creator, trusting in something that isn't even there yet, trusting in something in your vision, trusting in something that's way in the future, maybe, hopefully not too far, but trusting in something that is not there and that nobody else can see. It's really hard. I just feel left behind, honestly. Like, to this point, both by family and by friends. Not to say that they left me or anything, but I was so certain when I first started that this is gonna be the thing to finally change my life and possibly pave the way for me to live my dream life. I knew it wouldn't come easy, but didn't know it would be this hard, to the point where I actually think it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible for anyone else, but when it comes to me, for some reason, there's just like it's possible for anybody else to do it but you, Michael. something in my head just tells me that every day, and I have to fight it. I have to wake up and push it to the side because it's not true. I know I can achieve as much as anyone else on this earth. I see someone starting their art journey or their social media platform, and then like half a year later, maybe they have like 100k followers, or they're making, I don't know, 10k a month. And I'm like, damn, why am I going through this struggle when obviously other people are not going through the same struggle? It's second nature to humans to compare themselves to other people, but everybody's journey is different, and mine is different from yours. Your journey is different from your neighbors and your friends and your sisters. Comparison really is the thief of joy. That's what I'm battling with every day: comparison and expectations. I had a lot of expectations when I first started this art journey. If you want to go on this art journey, please lower your expectations. Please don't set yourself goals that are out of your control, like for example follower count or likes or amount of money you make. Do make such goals, please do it with a grain of salt. No matter how much these entrepreneur gurus say, oh, it's all up to you, it's all in your hands. It is all in your hands, but you can't control everything. Not everything is in your power to control. So do the things you can control. Focus on those things. All the other things will fall into place. It's easy for me to say when I'm not even near that level where things are falling into place for me, but that's honestly my mindset. That's the only thing I can do. Change my mindset and have control over. I can't control when things are gonna happen. I can only put the work in towards making those things happen. I erased every other option from my life. Like, I'm not going back to construction work. I'm not going back to drawing at an architect firm. I'm not going back to that. So this is my only option. So I can only trust in the process. It might take 2 years. It might take 5. I don't know. This is my journey. I'm gonna have a story to tell when I'm done, when I'm at the point where I can breathe again. Yeah, that was a long section, sorry. Fourth picture is I've socially isolated myself for the past 2 years, and that is true. I haven't been seeing my friends in a long time. And it's not because I don't like my friends. It's not because I don't align myself with my friends. I love my friends. I wish I could see them more. I could, but I know I'm very easily influenced. It's actually for my own good that I've decided to go what people would call monk mode for the past 2 years. I do see my friends maybe every 6 months. There are also some friends I haven't seen in like a year or 2 years. I know this is my time to build. I need to be focused in on my art and my art business and my content in general because it takes a lot of time. As I said, I'm easily influenced, so if people are telling me about their living situation or telling me about their life in general, I would feel a need to compensate, keep up with the Joneses. Or maybe if people question my art or my way of living, my whole art journey in general, I'll start questioning myself. And I know I don't need those thoughts because I already have enough to deal with on my own. It's not because I don't want to spend time with people. It's just because I'm easily influenced. I have developed a blockade for those things now. I can talk with people and they can tell me, oh, I think what you're doing is stupid. And I can be like, all right, fine, that's your opinion. I can't change your opinion. My life does not look the way that you want to live. And that's fine because your life doesn't look the way that I want to live. So I guess we agree to disagree. I'm pretty good at not letting things get to me, but I will think about it. I'm good at pushing it aside, but I'm still gonna think about it. And that's the thing. I don't want it to take that much storage in my brain because honestly, my brain only has so much storage, a very limited amount. Or I'm gonna be invested in people's lives. I'm gonna try and help them change their lives and, change their situations, or maybe come with good advice, and maybe I'll be influenced if their lives ain't going the way that they want to and stuff like that. So I still don't need any more baggage right now. I'm not really at a place in time where I could be a good friend either because I'm just so logged in. This is my time. This is my time to grow. This is my time to build. I need to log in on myself until I get my art business off the ground and I can actually make a living and things are going a bit more smooth, because right now I feel like I can't get off the ground right now. I'm still at the very, very, very beginning. Once I get off the ground and start flying and I can see some progress, I can take my foot off the gas a little bit, I'm gonna start picking up my friendships again and meeting new people as well. I've really been thinking of going to more events, comic cons, anime conventions, also so just like YouTuber creator programs. I really want to start going to stuff like that, investing in my social relationships. But right now it's not the time. I'm locked in. And the fifth and last part is I know people don't care. And It's not that I'm not trying to sound like a sob story, like, oh, people don't care about me or my art. No, no, no. That's not what I'm trying to say here. They don't care about you as much as you think they care about you. And that's a fact. It's also one of the reasons to why I haven't succeeded with my art yet, is because I can't force people to care. Like, some people see my art and they're like, oh, that's cool. And then they just scroll past it. I'm not letting it define my worth. Like, if people care about me and my art at all. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend everybody cares about my work and my art. They don't. Faster you can accept that fact, the better, because it's not really a disregard against me or my art or against you. If you're thinking like, oh, why do people not care? People got their own shit to deal with. Being a human in today's age, you're honestly just getting bombarded with so many distractions and events that happen in your life. And the only thing you can hope to as an artist is to serve as kind of not an outlet, but serve as like a place for people to come whenever they're feeling stressed or wanting to be inspired, and hopefully light a flame inside them. Or maybe just a place for them to chill. Like, the reason to why I make my anime review videos is honestly just so people can come, eat their food, relax a little bit, have a laugh, and learn a little bit about whatever anime they have just watched or are considering watching. Honestly, it's not all that deep. Creating art, you're supposed to have fun. The people watching you create art are supposed to have fun, and the people buying your art are supposed to feel happy and feel not completely fulfilled, but feel a bit lighter whenever they receive your art or whenever they look at your art. That might just be the reason to why your art isn't selling, is that people just don't care about it. And just because people don't care about it now doesn't mean you won't find people who do care about it. If you just keep at it and just keep putting yourself out there, yourself and your art out there, you'll start to attract more and more people who enjoy you and your art. It's bound to happen, because none of us are that unique to the point where people are like, ugh, I'm certain like there's only one of you in this world. No, like, we are 7 billion people on this planet. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find at least 100 people who are a little bit reminiscent of you, who at least share the same interests. Like, we like to think we are alone in this world, but we really are not. Even though it seems like it when people don't interact with each other. We interact with each other a lot less than we used to in the past. The only thing you can do as an artist is try to attract those people who are more like you or reminiscent of you or share the same interests. That's the only thing you can do. You can't force people around you to care, even if you tell your closest family about your art or your interest. Being honest with yourself and saying, okay, maybe I'm not getting the likes I want because people just don't care. Maybe I'm not getting as many views as I used to because anime is just not as trendy no more. Anime was really trending under Corona. And I just realized that actually people had time to watch anime. Not as many people have time to watch anime now. It's more mainstream now for sure, but still not as many people are on the anime hype train. So that might actually honestly just be one of the reasons to why I haven't succeeded as much with my art, because my art is really anime based. Don't be too invested in people's opinions of you. Just do you, focus on your art. People don't care, it's fine. Some people do. You're gonna be alright, man. You're gonna be alright. Sorry for the weird cut, gang. My phone just died and I decided to go down and get a quick workout in, you know what I'm saying? So I also had to take a shower. That's why my hair is so flat right now. But hey, nonetheless, those were 5 things I'm not afraid to admit as a part-time artist trying to go full-time. And I hope this video really resonates with someone out there who's also going through a very tough time trying to make it as an artist. This is a tough game, you know? A lot of factors going into this, and sometimes it can feel like, oh, you're just always encountering these setbacks and these challenges, and it really seems like sometimes on the internet nobody else is facing these challenges. I hope this video really can serve as an example that you're not alone. I'm going through the same things. Hopefully a year from now I can tell you things actually get better. As of right now, I'm going through the same shit. Like, there's a lot of setbacks, a lot of challenges. Sometimes you even doubt yourself. Sometimes you even doubt your vision. But don't worry, man. I'm pretty sure it's all gonna work out in the end. This video isn't to only enlighten all the bad things that can happen whenever you decide to chase your dream and live on a very low salary so you have time to create art and create videos. This is also to show like this is real, or hopefully some years from now I can look back at this video and be like, yo, I really made it through these hard times. I believe so can you, man. So can you. I just like to stay real with y'all. This is not a fairy tale. This is really something you have to dedicate a lot of yourself and your time to doing. I honestly sometimes forget becoming a full-time artist and making a living from my art. It's gonna be the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I have to remind myself every single day, yo, this is gonna be the hardest thing I've ever done, the toughest thing, the hardest challenge ever. Sometimes I just gotta let it be. I gotta let it be the hardest thing I've ever done. And I forget that all the time. I'm like, yo, why is this happening to me? Why only me? Instead of going like, oh, why me? I should be like, oh, yeah, that's right. This is gonna be the toughest thing, the hardest thing I've ever done. So of course this challenge is gonna be hard. Like, it would be weird if this was easy. I haven't had an easy life until now. So if this challenge of becoming a full-time artist is supposed to be the hardest thing I've ever done, like, how is that supposed to be easy? That only makes sense. It only makes sense that this challenge I'm facing right now is hard. Whenever things get tough and whenever times get hard, instead of seeing it like as an encouragement to quit, like, I should probably give up now, I should probably see it as a sign that I'm on the right way. I'm doing the right thing, because the harder things get, the more it is a sign that, yo, you're entering divine territory here. So it's only a select few who can make it through. And I gotta remind myself that every day. And so do you, man. So do you, honestly, if you want to make art full time as well. Don't worry. I know things are hard. I know things can get very tough. Things can look very gloomy. You can't see the light at the end of the tunnel and you feel ready to give up. I know how it feels, man, but just don't worry, man. Believe me when I say hold on, keep pushing. It's easy for me to say right now because I don't have anything to show for it, but hopefully a year from now or something like that, I can tell you all it's all worth it. I hope so. I really hope so. And it's okay to fail, man. It's okay to flop. It's okay to do things and try other things, as long as you just learn from your mistakes, man. That's the only thing that matters, because you can't get better without failing. So failing is really a huge part of this game. That's what I believe, at least. I really hope this video served someone out there on the same path as me, or maybe just someone who needed a little bit of motivation, or maybe just some insight into why I made this very honest and vulnerable post. There you go, man. 5 things I'm not afraid to admit as a part-time artist trying to go full-time. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, man. I do read and answer all comments, so don't worry, man. I will get to your comment. Thank you so much for listening so far. If you're still here, I really enjoy being completely honest with you guys and just pouring my heart out to you guys. I really enjoy that. That's all I have to say for now, man. Please like this video if you got any value from it. Alright, as always, remember to stay beautiful, gang. Much love. Peace.